Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure you guys download the Boss Talk 101 app, guys. Thank everybody that's been subscribing, liking, sharing our channel. But this just in, busted. Diddy busted by prison officials for drinking in prison. Is this real or is this TMZ reports it? So I guess it's real. It says Diddy's sobriety journey took a detour in lockup this week. TMZ has learned he was drinking behind bars and got in some trouble with prison officials. Now, ain't this crazy? Now you are in jail and you're drinking. I don't understand. You're in prison and you're drinking. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very familiar with this because I've seen where where drinks have gotten into prison, and you have to have willpower, man. You ain't what you're celebrating. I always ask that. So why is Diddy drinking in prison? Let's read further. It says sources with knowledge tell TMZ Diddy had some homemade alcohol in Fort Dix, the low security prison where he's doing time. We're told the alcohol is made from Fanta, sugar, and apples, which inmates give 2 weeks to ferment into an alcoholic substance. And I knew that. Me and OG talked about this the other day. So Diddy is now in here playing prison games. There's no reason he should be drinking no alcohol in no prison, but this is hooch is what they call it. This is hooch. So Diddy now is in there taking and playing game. My uncle used to make hooch in prison. I didn't drink none of that mess. You don't even have that much time to be in there thinking about it. You need to be reforming yourself, getting yourself together to come out here. Now you out here drinking hooch. You say, we're told Diddy got caught by a jail official and prison officials plan to move him from his old unit into a new one. Two sources tell TMZ prison officials have now reversed their decision and Diddy will stay put. Diddy is in here drinking hooch, y'all. That's what he doing, drinking that damn hooch. That hooch is something else, boy. Once you get caught up in it, you get to drinking that hooch, boy. You ain't no telling what you might do. You get to drunk, you know. So you letting you fermenting all this stuff and letting it get strong enough, and then y'all sitting back talking about it. It's almost ready. It's almost ready. When it get ready, we gonna get this hooch going, man. And need to sit down somewhere. Boy, don't you understand that you was locked up for a reason? Man, get yourself together, man. Don't blow your time, man. I know you got money and everything, but you're in there playing with hooch. Man, I wouldn't be drinking nothing them dudes in there making like that. Says he wrote in a letter to a judge, the old me died in jail and the new version of me is reborn. Prison will change you or kill you. I choose to live. Now he writing these letters. They're going to play him and play these things against him. TMZ is getting this stuff firsthand. They must got a real good insight on this because TMZ is pretty much saying that this man is in here drinking hooch. I mean, just really guzzling it down. Oh, I'm just going to get drunk today. It's Friday. I might well go and do it. Boy, if you don't sit down somewhere, worry about no dang hooch. You drinking this old made up liquor in prison. And this stuff ain't, and you don't even know what they done put in that stuff. Boy, if you don't sit down somewhere and supposed to be rehabilitated, you got kids out here, grandkids out here. You need to come on, man. I'm telling everybody, you about to get out. You going to be partying. And you better be glad OG is in Juma. I'm telling you right now, he be on your head because he just said this the other day and I tried to take up for you. So you cannot be in here letting these people expose your weaknesses, man. Let the hooch go, man. You don't need to be drinking and all that. You don't need to let that stuff go. You can party and celebrate when you get home. But you're a grown man. But they caught you. So you got to know these jailers, everybody looking for opportunity on you. So you sitting in here drinking and got yourself caught up. And you know better. You already done told the judge you done changed. You're a changed man. Diddy was convicted of 2 counts of violating the Mann Act back in July and received a 50-month sentence in October. He was transferred to the Fort Dix last week. We contacted the prison and then the officials told us they are not informed about this incident. They don't have no information. So, but at the end of the day, evidently TMZ has a insider that's telling them that this man is in there drinking hooch, drinking this old made up liquor and beer and wine or whatever they want to call it. And like I said, you could get free world stuff too in there. I guess he He must be really locked down if he drinking that old hooch. I thought he'd have been to finesse somebody and got him some, that basically wouldn't be so obvious that you in there doing some underhandedly. You gonna do it all the way. I know a few of them can be bought off in there. That's one thing. They all be crooked. They ain't making the money that you have. So I don't know how you end up in here getting caught up on some bogus charges. Or I don't think they bogus. They probably did catch you. You drinking in Fort Dix is crazy to me. Diddy reportedly drinking alcohol. Same thing HNHA said. Diddy reportedly caught drinking alcohol in prison after sobriety claims. It said Diddy wanted to be transferred to FCI Fort Dix, which had a rehab program that could shorten his prison sentence. Now, how are you going to shorten your prison sentence as you in here adherent? Man, get you a Bible and read that same Bible you had when you was all in court reading Bible, trying to get this sentence taken off for you. Man, pick that Bible back up. Do something to read and try to get your mind off of trying to do little underhanded stuff. You're going to need him. Because really in there, that world is just the same as being out here in this world. It got his own thing going. Out here got his own thing going. In there, you're going to have temptations. Out here, you're going to have temptations. You got to learn to weather the storm. You got to stop this, man, because people are depending on you. Your kids depending on you. So you in there now in this world and got you caught up. Just tell me when you get out in the free world, you're going to be out here getting caught up again and could end up back in prison. So you might ought to start checking your character while you're in there. It says Diddy has taken steps back on his journey to complete sobriety in prison. The mogul, who's currently at FCI Fort Dix, was reportedly caught drinking on the prison where it says on the prison grounds per TMZ. Of course, that's what I just read. He got in some brief trouble, and officials at the facility of the outlet says he was drinking some homemade alcohol. Everybody's reporting it, man. Now you out here looking crazy because you done set up in there and told them you was going to try to do right. You wanted to do something better. You don't want to be looked at like this. And now all of a sudden you got yourself looking crazy as hell, trying to figure out ways to get drunk and I guess wash your sorrows away because you're not at home. But listen, it's Friday. It ain't even Thanksgiving yet. I can see if it was around the holiday because it get tough in there around the holidays. It get tough in there around Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. But we ain't even made it there yet, and you already here drinking hooch, man. So you got to figure this out, man. Get your Bible and get back to reading. Get you something to study, some business techniques when you come home. Go read a book and get yourself focused to where you ain't got to be dealing with this stuff, bro. You got yourself looking crazy out here now, and I've been rooting for you. So I'm telling you now, man, when you in these situations, bro, you under microscopic watch as it is, but to be Diddying in here, you should stop what you're doing. They done called Diddy drinking. I mean, pouring chug-a-lug, drinking. In jail, making hooch. You ain't even been there long. That stuff already was in there being made. You done walk right into a situation where you drinking this hooch and you shouldn't even be drinking this hooch. You done walk right into a situation where you in here drinking hooch and you shouldn't be drinking this hooch. You losing your mind, man. Stop the madness, man. You got your two little daughters, they hearing this in the public eye. You got everybody out here hearing what you're doing. You listen, ain't nothing new under the sun. Your daughter, your baby child is listening at this. Bruh, the worst thing I could have happen is something to have me standing there longer. And let me tell you something about these cases when you get them in there. It prolongs your stay, homie. So unless you know of a pardon that you exactly know you're going to get is guaranteed, you playing with fire. So if I was you, I'd be on my best behavior. Put the beer down. Put the hooch down. This so-called alcohol y'all done put together. Boy, I remember I used to see them doing it. I said, man, what are y'all doing, man? Oh, we finna party tonight. You got that. You got the fake drugs. You got the fake dice. You put the dice together with the toilet tissue. You got the tattoo ink. There's a lot of stuff in that world and you can get caught up in. Man, let it go, bro. Try to make it home to your family, man. Boss Talk 101, man. Make sure you download, and subscribe. Dr. Umar video should be right here. Me and OG killed it. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He, the reason you see me.